Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Successful Ukrainian massive drone attack on the Crimean Peninsula. Even if the Ukrainians launch, let's say, 200 drones or missiles into Crimea and the Russians destroy, let's say, all of them, still the Ukrainians are successful in their attempt or in their ability to attack Russia. I understand, you want to hit the location, the position, the target. But nevertheless, even that effort shows ability and it shows support. So what happened? The Ukrainians launched, as far as I know, the biggest, the most massive drone attack in one day or in one moment. And they launched more than 100 drones, air drones, and more than 6 naval drones. The Russians claim that they destroyed more than 100 drones, regular drones, and then 6 naval drones. I have 3 articles, 2 coming from the Ukrainians, 1 coming from the Russians, plus a map. Now, all this, let's say they were shot by the Russians. Well, the Russians can claim we shot this many. Out of how many? I don't think they will mention 100 drones out of, let's say, 105 drones or 3,000 drones, because that matters. I mean, you can say, well, I got the 3rd place. Oh, well, that's a good place. Out of how many teams? 3. Well, that's not a good outcome, is it? So the same here. If you shot 100 drones from, let's say, 1,000, that's not a good percentage over there, is it? So let's read this article. New Voice of Ukraine. Friday, May 17th, 2024. Russia claims to have destroyed more than 100 drones and 6 naval drones. Russia is claiming to have destroyed and intercepted 100 drones as well as 6 naval drones overnight on May 17th. They alleged that 51 drones were shot down over occupied Crimea. The 6 naval drones were allegedly destroyed in the Black Sea. Well, let's look over the map and see where this thing occurred with the 51 and the 6. Here, this is a map of Ukraine. Crimean Peninsula is right here in the south. The Black Sea is this area. This is the Sea of Azov. So now we know where is this thing occurred. This is Romania, just for reference. And this is the Black Sea, as I said. And south of Romania is Bulgaria, but you don't see it here. All right, let's go back to the article. 44 more drones were shot down in Krasnodar Krai, and 6 in Belgorod Oblast, and 1 in Kursk Oblast. Okay, we're going to ignore maybe these things. We're going to show up the 44 in Krasnodar Krai. All right, Krasnodar Krai is, let me take my face out of this so you can celebrate, right here. This is Krasnodar Krai area. So the Russians claim they destroyed, what, 55 in Crimea and 44 in Krasnodar. Isn't that 40, 55, 51 and 44? And then you got, let's say, 6 Belgorod and 1 in Kursk. So 6 in Belgorod here and 1 in Kursk, this area. Nevertheless, we're going to focus on this ability because here is where the Russians have their new fleet, the Black Sea fleet nowadays. So they moved over there. Hoppa, I'm back in business. So they moved in that area. Let me just go back to it. Right here by Kerch Bridge. So this is a test. 51 here, 44 here, and this is the fleet, the Russian fleet nowadays. No more in Sevastopol, which is the southern part of the Crimean Peninsula. All right, let's see what else these guys say. Sevastopol in temporarily occupied Crimea came under a drone attack. So Crimea right here, Sevastopol here. Drone attack on May 17th. The so-called governor of Russia, a power outage in Crimea forced the cancellation of all schools and kindergartens. Drones attacked the refinery in Tuapse, Krasnodar Krai, Russia at night, igniting a large-scale fire. So they attacked in Krasnodar area, right here, the refinery. Drones attacked the refinery. Drones also struck Krasnodar, Krais, Novorossiysk. So that is, I think, where the I know where the Russians keep their fleet nowadays. So Krasnodar with the oil depot or oil refinery, right? And then the Black Sea fleet, and I would say terror here, because I don't know what the Russians have here anymore. But hey, the prize is Kerch Bridge. I will keep saying that forever. All right, let's go to the next article. This comes from Ukrinform, the same date, the 17th of May 2024. Explosions in occupied Crimea amid a reported drone attack. A series of blasts rocked the area of Sevastopol and Zankoy in temporarily occupied Crimea overnight Friday. So let me show you where Zankoy is. Zankoy is, if I remember, is right here in the north. Right here. This is Zankoy, where my strong hand is. So let me make it like this. So Zankoy is here in the north, let's say a little bit east in Crimean Peninsula, Sevastopol here, Novorossiysk here, and Krasnodar here. Okay, got that covered. It says that's according to Crimean Wind Telegram channel. And I'm quoting, bangs in Zankoy district. The brief comment reads, in Sevastopol there are loud explosions and outcoming fire bursts. In Balaklava, the air defense is shooting at drones. Balaklava is a in the southern part of Sevastopol here, in the most southern right. This is Balaklava here. So this is Sevastopol, Balaklava, and so on. Later, there were reports of partial blackout in Sevastopol at around 3 a.m. At night, the Telegram channel reported more blasts in Sevastopol, explosions and shooting again in Sevastopol, approximately in the area of Striletska Bay. Loud explosions are heard on the Korabelnas side of Sevastopol. As Ukrinform reported earlier, on April 30th, a temporary pop-up, we don't care about that. Let's go to the Russians and see what the Russians report. Sputnik, the same date, 8 hours ago. Over 100 drones intercepted over Russia's territory overnight. Russian air defense systems and the Black Sea Fleet intercepted 102 Ukrainian drones and destroyed 6 drone boats overnight. Now, out of how many? And they give it the same information here. The ministry said air defenses intercepted 51 drones over Crimea, 44 drones over Krasnodar territory, 6 drones over the Belgorod region, and a drone over Kursk region. Russian warplanes also destroyed 6 drone boats in the waters of the Black Sea, the statement read. So the airplanes. Earlier, Russia President spokesperson Peskov, commenting on attacks by Ukrainian drones on Russian territory, emphasized that Kiev continues terrorist activities. Okay, I'm not going to read that. I think that's already, what's terrorism and what's nowadays. It's America engaged in terrorism. Well, if you try to change the political structure in a country and the leadership by using a proxy war, I think that's terrorism, isn't it? But anyway, I'm not saying the Americans, no. But if you want to change the regime, or you're trying to make an influence in politics or another country, and you employ this kind of means, proxy wars and all that, I think that kind of qualifies. Nevertheless, the Ukrainians were successful in launching at least the drones. That tells me they have the drones. That's why it's successful to a certain extent. The Russians did not tell us. They said intercepted, destroyed and intercepted more than 100 drones. Now, intercepted meaning what? Using electronic warfare, whatever. They scramble them and then go. Well, 102 out of 2 articles from the Ukrainians did not tell us how many they launched. They could have said 3,000. What would the Russians say? No. The other guys say yes, and that would be it. Nevertheless, this is a practice. I think they practice for Kerch Bridge. they said they will destroy it by mid this year. So by June, July, supposedly it should be gone. I think that's stupid. But and what will they achieve? They will achieve another Russian bear being angry for a few weeks and smack your infrastructure. No, they didn't destroy all the infrastructure. No, they didn't. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.